everybody, Mike back, and today we're going to do something that I'm going to show you a build I've been playing for the last couple days here. And I'm going to preference this video by saying this build does what it was designed to do, okay? Yes, I know that it can't do Cirrus, yes, I know it can't hardly do map bosses, blah blah blah, okay? This build was designed to turn and burn as fast as you can low-level maps. It's not some 6-way carry, 5 emblem, no. It was designed to run low-level map, okay? So, what is this build? This build is a Flicker Strike Raider. So you're a Pathfinder who ascends into Raider, and we're running Flicker Strike, okay? Now, I take the Flicker Strike and I'm converting it to cold damage because I wanted to run Herald of Ice because I like the explosions. It really doesn't matter. I'm sure there's other Flicker Strike builds that are meant for solo one-tap and Cirrus with 7 life and you got your toe on the keyboard or some shit. That's not what this build is. So we'll run through a map real quick. We got a tier 4 with Beyond. And I'll just kind of talk about the build, I guess, a little bit. So if you watched my last build guide video, I have an Eye of Winter Miner that's really strong in this league. Any miner or trapper is really strong. But it's not really good at just going through maps. Because, yes, you do high-level maps, and that's how you get your exalt drops, and you make your currency, and blah, blah, blah. But the thing that people don't realize is you still need the lower level currency. And I've done this for years. I've ran low level maps for years. I farmed a headhunter magic finding tier 5 maps in standard. So anybody that says, oh, you can't make currency running low level maps, they're full of shit. Yes, you can. And remember, it doesn't matter that you've been in tier 4 maps for the entire league. As long as you're enjoying the game and having fun, then that's all that matters. And that's what this build is. This build is a way to enjoy the game, to run low-level maps, and just have fun with it. That's what I like doing. I like running low-level maps. I like mapping. I don't like bossing and having quadrillion DPS or any crap like that. So, if that's what you want, this build's really fun. Flicker Strike is a really fun playstyle. As you can see, we're teleporting at Mach 5 around enemies. That's also what makes it really nice for mapping, is that you can see I'm jumping from one pack to another. Now, I'm probably going to die here with these rare monsters, but it doesn't matter. I have a Cast on Death Portal. We're playing Softcore Trade League. It physically doesn't matter if you burn all 6 portals in your map. See? Oh, wow, we died. Woo, guess what? It doesn't matter. We re-enable our orders, we walk right back in. Who the hell cares? Yes, it's probably going to take me 5 minutes to kill this guy. It doesn't matter. It's my game. I'm not racing. I'm not playing solo self-found hardcore. Die once, lose your entire fucking... not only character, but your account gets deleted. No, it doesn't matter. So, I know I'm rambling a little bit here. That's because I can. It's my video. If you don't like it, click off of it. But I feel like the Path of Exile community is way too full these days of people wanting the biggest DPS and wanting to one-tap Cirrus and like that. Yeah, that's fine, but you don't have to do that. And yes, you're still going to make currency. You're still going to drop exalts. You're still going to get 6 links. It's just you're not running the hardest content. Oh look, we got Legion Scarabs. Oh look, I leveled. So, that's kind of a little bit about the build, a little bit of a rant. We'll go back to the hideout. I'll show you the passive tree. and we'll go from there. Obviously, my gear is just terrible. Running a Terminus S. I guess I should talk about the build mechanics first before we go over. So the mechanic of Flicker Strike is it has a cooldown. So you can only use it, I think it's every 3 seconds. But if you have a frenzy charge, you can use your frenzy charge to bypass the cooldown. Yeah, the cooldown can be bypassed by expending a frenzy charge. So the idea of the build is stack as many frenzy charges as you can, and you can just continually attack constantly. So the way we do that is a couple ways. I guess we'll go over the tree first. So the first thing is we're a raider, which gives you +1 max frenzy charge, 20% chance to gain a frenzy charge on kill. The next one is you get a movement speed, attack speed, and evasion rating per frenzy charge. The other two ascendancies really doesn't matter. As you can see, I don't have them. Honestly, you would go for Quartz Infusion for the phasing and Rapid Assault for the onslaught. Really doesn't matter if you're running low-level maps. You can do it with this. You could honestly do it with one ascendancy. So, we're taking some life, some evasion, frenzy charges, crit multi, sword damage, crit, a little bit of mana leech so I don't have to use my mana flask, because I hate that. Life flasks, life, we'll ignore this for a second. You come down here, take some more frenzy charge stuff. More frenzy charges, life, melee crit, fizz damage, more fizz damage, and crit multi. Life, and then attack speed. So, the reason I'm taking Fangs of the Frost and Cold Mastery is I like the Herald of Ice explosions. So, what this allows you to do is it gives you 30% increased cold damage, gives you 8 cold res pin, and if you take the mastery, you can get 40% of cold damage converted, or fizz damage converted to cold. So, that is how I'm getting the cool explosions and the cold damage. Now, our gear. The gear is very cheap, it's very self-explanatory, okay? Terminus S, it's a chaos. Okay, you get a frenzy charge on crit. That's why we're taking all the crit nodes. Helmet, res. I found this out of a strong box. Chestplate, I'm wearing a tabby. Rings, I think I bought these for like an AUG each, just res rings. Gloves is res. Belt, res. Boots, dark ray vectors. Amulet, Hyru's Truth. Okay, so there's a really cool thing with Hyru's Truth, Dark Ray Vectors, and this node down here. So this node says +1 minimum frenzy charges, 8% chance to get a frenzy charge on kill, 8% increased damage per frenzy charge. Okay? Charge Mastery says 3% increased damage per endurance frenzy or power charge. So that's 11% increased damage. Our Dark Ray Vectors says +1 max frenzy charges, and you get evasion rating and movement speed per frenzy charge. Our amulet says it gives us precision, it gives cold damage to attacks, and I anointed it with a frenzy charge. Okay? So, this all together, we're having 11 times 8, I believe. Yeah, 11 times 8. So, 80, 98 increased damage, and we're getting 80% increased evasion rating and 45% increased movement speed. So that's what lets you run really, really fast. Now, you can actually get 9 frenzy charges if you travel to where was a node? I think there was a node. Yeah, right here. If you go up, and I think it's this one? No. There was a node that I thought about taking, but I don't remember where it was. Huh. Anyway, there's a way to get 9 frenzy charges. I just don't remember how. But essentially that's the build. You stack a whole bunch of frenzy charges, you attack really, really, really fast, and you blow through maps. So if that's something you want to do, if you want to run low-level maps, if you want to have a good time mapping and you don't care that you're not doing 8 million DPS, this might be the build for you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment down below, let me know. I'll put the pastebin for the final tree in the description. It'll have it'll have all the ascendancies. It'll have all the points because I'm just now level 74. So it'll have the finished tree. I come up, basically the rest of the tree is I take a bunch of the little life nodes, finish out this life wheel. I take, I think I finished taking this mana wheel. I come up here, I take ballistics. So it's pretty simple, but this is the base of the tree. So anyway, I'm rambling. I'll see you guys in the next video.